Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Door or Doorshutter coming back to you with episode 8 of Skyfactory 1. And today we are going to get into Mine Factory Reloaded just a little bit. But that is going to be later, right? Because we have some other stuff to fix first. So let's. I completely did not realize my inventory was full of junk. Um, do. Oh, yes. Real quick before I do anything, I wanted to make something, which is a storage drawer upgrade. Kind of forgot about this before recording. I just wanted to make a few of these for the cobblestone drawer, just because it has been stopped for a little while. So might as well just get it going again here. All right, let's just try to toss whatever we can into these chests. We can take the flint and just throw it in here. All right, throw the coal in here, and then our sticks in here, and we'll take a stack. We'll take the planks. Alrighty. So what we have is 9 pieces of plastic. That is fantastic. I think we only needed 4, but 9 will work. Okay, so let's quickly throw those in there, and we're gonna throw the plastic in here for a second. So we need to make some platforms, and I'm not 100% sure how I really want to do this. I'm thinking I kind of want to branch off in this like area here. Do I have? I know I have like one. Do I have any more? I have some planks. Okay, so I can just make some planks here. All right, so let's cover up these holes real quick, and absolutely fail at that real quick. And I don't have an axe. I'm like underprepared for this episode. What? Yo, I didn't know I could play sticks. That kind of just confused me a little bit. So, that's a thing. What can I do with a stick? Like, I guess it's like a cool decoration, isn't it? I guess, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, back to what we were doing. So let's see here. So let's go there, there, there. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a farm first. So I think 3 is fine. So let's get more planks here. I think a builder's wand probably is not the worst idea. Let's just make all of them. Okay. So let's see. So let's shift and then scroll. Let's see. So we want to be able to place slabs here. So we've got none, left and right. I think left and right sounds good. And if we need to, we could actually cut this entire section out of our own thing. Like if I was being on it, like if I'm being honest, is this isn't really useful. The only part we really use is this main stretch right there. So if we needed to, we could actually make some farming area out of that itself. I think that'll be a good idea. Let's actually grab some torches before we keep going. But alright. So I think what we'll do is we'll start branching off this direction. So we'll go 3. Okay. And then we'll need dirt, which I don't think I really have a whole lot of dirt. So that's an issue. $23. I need like a stack of it, I think. That's fine. Because I just want to have like a farm, you know, like an actual normal farm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 5. I didn't count that center block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is basically all of the diagonals, or well, the cross sections of the entire thing. So that's what we'd want the border to be, is just right here. So this would probably be good to start doing food, you know, like wheat and stuff, wheat production, and even Mystical Agriculture's plants. I can't recall the name all of a sudden. But that would probably be a good idea to start with those as well. I guess we'll see. We also need to make like a tree area, which we're going to need to make some decisions with that as well. I'm not 100% sure what I really want to do for a tree area. But if we remember, we are doing Industrial Foregoing, which means all items will be picked up and all of that, so we don't really have to worry about vacuum hoppers and things like that. We don't have to worry about basically item drops. And I also forgot that we need to make a, what is it called? To make add-ons for Industrial Foregoing, we need a Dissolution Chamber, which is pretty basic. But it's required to make like different tiers of stuff. Which if we wanted to make a bigger tree farm, of course, we would need that because the sower and the actual plant gatherer would need that to have a bigger range, right? So we're going to have to look into that. And each one of those, I believe, requires plastic, like a certain amount of plastic. So we'd have to stop the actual normal plastic production to get that working as well. So just some things to keep in mind. But all right, I'm going to get some dirt. I'm going to fill this whole section in, and I'll be right back with you in a second. Alrighty, so I'm just currently still building up a plot over here. I just walked over that ferry and I collected it apparently. Anyway, so the plot on the right is going to be for crops. The plot on the left is actually going to be for trees. I'm currently trying to get that set up. Which I can, you know, almost fill this in. But real quick, I actually want to make something, right? So I have some ender pearls sitting around, and I think I want to make something quite fancy here. And this is kind of like a waste of ender pearls, especially this early game. But this is going to make building this a little bit easier, because then I won't need a staircase, which is what I'm shooting for. And then we can do this one, I believe. There we go. All right, so I just wanted to update you guys a little bit on the status. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get this filled in, and then we can look into things and stuff and things. See you guys in a second. Alrighty, so real quick, I made a Industrial Foregoing manual, the book that's basically tells you everything you need to know about Industrial Foregoing. And there's actually a new add-on, and I was kind of just curious, you know, kind of just poking around. But there's this new add-on called Processing Tier 1. You used to have efficiency and speed only, but now there's a processing one, which means, if you look in here, the operations that happen each time is add additional. So you have 1, and then tier 2 is 2. So that's pretty cool. I was just kind of curious. That's the only reason I actually made the manual, is because I couldn't find anything online. So since there's a manual, thought I would actually make it real quick. Alright, so what we need to actually do is make this block here, this Dissolution Chamber, which is a chest, plastic, some diamond gear, and a few other things. I'm also running out of storage. I'll need to figure that out in a minute here, but right now we'll live. Okay, so I need actually one more piece of plastic, and I've disabled this. for a second because I was trying to actually gather. Here, hold on. Let me just disable it again here for a second. Because I was trying to grab 2 buckets of that. I also need to make a infinite water source. Actually, no. I don't need to worry about that. Hold on. We could probably just make one over here real quick. Just real quick so we don't have to, you know, get over there or over on the other side. But alright, so we need 2 quick buckets of latex. And this is for making add-ons, by the way. How many is in this? Because it's been going for a little bit. 6 buckets? Okay. We'll just pull. If we need any more, we can stop that, of course. But 2 should be good. And I think we'll be cranking out another piece of plastic here. Perfect. Okay. So let's get on to making the machine. So it looks like we need to clear out our inventory just a smidge in here. I think that'll work, right? Just throw my planks in here for a second. I have tons of them on me. Alright, so what we need is 4 of these to make diamond gear, which also requires an iron nugget, which requires a little bit more iron here. Okay. And a crafting table. There's that. And then redstone, logs. That is a pity machine frame coming straight for us here. Alright, 2 pieces of gold. And then a chest. I want to see if I have one in the actual chests over here. No, I do not. Okay. Dang it. Trying to grab that. Alright, let's just make a few of those. Dissolution Chamber. Let's just put it here at the very end where this torch is. I'll just move the torch over one. Yeah. Oh, so you have a lock now. That's pretty cool. I don't remember if I've seen that before, but a lock would, in theory, make it to where you could autocraft with this. All you'd have to do is just push items in. So if I set the recipe to, you know, say this one, all I'd have to do is lock it, and I could probably autocraft with refined storage or something like that with, you know, no problem. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so redstone, in nuggets, and glass panes. Okay. So we'll need 2 of these. So let's go 2 redstone. Am I out of nuggets? Let's just make more nuggets then. I don't think I was out of nuggets, but... Okay, and then I think it's just this. Or was I wrong? Okay, so I was right the first time. It is 4 nuggets. And that should be making it. All I need to do now is just do this. Throw in... Oh, did I break it? I did break it. My bad. I can't pour more than one. What in the world? Okay, so I want to see what happens if I lock it. I'm just kind of curious. Cool. So it now has like that thing. Oh, so you can now shift click in there. That is pretty nifty, actually. I think that'd be a very useful thing, especially in Shut Doors 1.16.5 mod pack, where I really haven't touched a lot of machines. Okay, so there's 2 of those. We're just going to unlock that. Our next bit of business is to deal with the plant sower and the plant gatherer. Alrighty, so let's see here. So the pistons, just need some of this, some of this, and I believe a little bit more iron. let's just grab 12. That's fine. And 2 pistons. 2 iron gears. What else was I gonna need? Oh yeah, brick. There we go, some brick. Make a flower pot. Then I'll make the pity machine frame. Requires more iron. Just gonna grab a stack this time then. Okay, so plant sower. And then we need, what is that? Is that 2 axes? Yes. And then a hoe. And then another one of these. And then 2 golden gears. These things get quite expensive, you know that? That's alright. This should help us in the long run anyway, so. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so we have the plant gatherer and the plant sower. And also, if these aren't fast enough, we do have, the speed and efficiency upgrades and all that, so that's a pretty good thing. You can see with Industrial Foregoing, of course, it has, just like Cyclic, the range thing, the visible range. And so we can actually throw in the range upgrade, and you can see that it fits perfectly within the boundaries. So any plant here will be harvested, right? So if I go here, there is water here, by the way. It just isn't showing, kind of blocks it. So, we actually break this block under it. We're gonna place the plant sower right here in this block. And of course, this is also going to need an upgrade. And this also can be locked, which is pretty fancy. So if you wanted to make sure that only saplings went in here, that's 100% what you could do. Which is only thing it really should be in here, because it's the what plants the crops at the end of the day. So, all right, we're gonna jump down here so we can actually place this torch back. Kind of been placing torches, on the edges just because it's a good idea. I had a mob spawn on me earlier, last episode between segments, and it kind of scared me. So, kind of been trying to make sure I light everything up as much as I can. All right, so now what we need to do is basically be concerned about getting the items from here into there. And we'll worry about power in a second. I know that's another thing that we need to focus on. But I'm kind of just curious about getting everything, set up and all of that. And for the tree farm, which we're going to work on the other one, we're actually going to start doing Mystical Agriculture, I believe, a little bit first, just because that's a really good idea. And then we'll work on the tree one. Because right now we don't really need too much tree stuff, but it'll be good. It'll be self-sustaining. We'll do a whole bunch of fancy stuff with that. But I think we can actually quickly go. Let's see. I don't even know how to make Mystical Agriculture seeds. Let's see. We have use. We have like a book on it. That's cool. Okay, so we need like Inferium Seeds, right? This would help us grow Inferium Essence, which Inferium Essence is basically, the crafting basics for this whole thing. Water seeds, ice seeds, wood seeds, stone seeds, dirt seeds, earth seeds, AoE, area of effect, absorption, fire seeds. Okay, so some pretty fancy stuff. But I think what I would really want to get going is actually just these for right now, because that'd probably be pretty good. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really well versed, I guess you could say, in Mystical Agriculture, as much as I used to be, because it seems like they've upgraded it, quite a bit. But all right, so we can grab 64 of this. I don't actually have normal seeds, do I? And I have to use wheat seeds? I don't think I have normal wheat seeds, though. I do. But I only have 12. So I think real quick what we'll do is we will plant this. I think we could just plant it right here, right? Man, I hate how full my inventory is. Alrighty. So here we go. One of the things we need to do is get energy over to that. So I've made a wireless transfer node. We're just going to place that right here for right now. It's going to be always on. And it looks like I need one more thing from Cyclic. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this. What do I actually need? It looks like something like that, maybe. Yeah. So it needs carbon paper, which is charcoal, and what was that? Paper, charcoal, and paper. Where is coal? Okay, and then let's see, where did that go again? This thing right here. So I need charcoal and paper. And paper only comes from sugarcane, of course. So let me throw a piece of sugarcane back on this thing. Let that grow. Probably won't be done for a little while. I'm not 100% sure how these work in the first place, honestly. Um, hmm. This is what's going to be harvesting the crops, by the way. This is what's going to be planting them. So we need to actually get saplings, or whatever we're planting here, which is the actual seeds. I'm pretty sure I can craft them up real quick here. So I think it was like, it was just this, wasn't it? Like surrounding the thing? Or am I wrong about that? Okay, so it's just surrounding it. So I don't have enough to make a stack. But we have 32 of these, which means that we can put them in this thing. So this side here is actually like charting it out, basically. So this red corner would result in that, I believe. Yeah, so you can see in the water here, you can see those colors, which is basically like an arrow. So that red goes over to this corner, that yellow goes to this area, green, same thing, and so on and so forth, basically. So if I throw in all of these seeds into each corner, it'll basically tell you, hey, yeah, you're planting in all of these areas. All right, and we're just gonna lock that in. So if we take these all out, of course, they are all gone. And then we need to worry about getting items, right? So the problem with that is with pipes, it goes to the last one every time. Or well, the first one, the closest one first. So it would actually never send them to there unless it's full, right? Unless the drawer, whatever is closest, is full. So what I think we could do is actually do like a drawer system. Since we really don't need to like stand over this area, I'm guessing we could probably put like them on top of this, I think. Let's see. We don't really need to get into the farm too much. We just need to be able to access the machines to do anything. So this should result in two things. And that should be it. So I guess we could actually place them. I don't know if I want to place them right there. I first say I think I might place them on either side of this. I don't know. Let's see. What happened to my axe? I think I threw it in the drawer. Or in the chest over there, not the drawer. So I could place them... I think placing them right there kind of makes sense. That bottom one, we could actually route to the sower, which is what we need to put plants in, right? So if we grab pipes, and we actually grab our pipe wrench, all right, so this would be like outputting. We'd pull the items out of this, and same thing here. All right, and in this bottom drawer, which is where our seeds are going to go, we want to have a pipe coming out of that. Like come down like 3, I think, into the sower. And that, of course, will be a pull. All right. So now we need to get a key and a seed, right? So let's see here. Where is that key? So there's the key there, and the seeds are over in the actual sower already, remember? Since I did put them over there. So let's be quick about this because it's going to pull it immediately. Or, well, start pulling them immediately. I guess not that fast since I don't have an upgrade on it, but still. So there's that. And then we want to get a drawer set up for the Inferium Essence, which is fine. We can just do that real quick here. And we are golden. All right, so sludge is not something I'm going to worry about. We just kind of need to worry about power, which is waiting on paper. So that's a thing. And I don't think there's really any other way to get paper in this pack. So, yeah. So it looks like I'm going to be waiting for a little while. What else can we do in the meantime? I think we're kind of just waiting on quite a bit of stuff, aren't we? We've got to wait on, well, I guess not plastic. We could probably make another sower and planter. But I think we'll wait on at next episode for that specific thing. Let's go check the mob farm here real quick. All right. So I actually did come over here and threw away quite a bit of bows. So that's a thing we're getting like backed up on as can be. We're also getting quite a bit of life essence, which is vitalized seeds, which can make vitalized spreader, which can make soil, vitalized soil. And vitalized soil, if we actually look at this attained drops mod, can make ender pearl bulbs, right? Which is kind of interesting. All you need is fertilized soil and vitalized seed to actually make some fancy ender pearl stuff. So that might be something to look into sooner or later. But yeah, we have, quite a bit of good stuff coming in here. So that's good. I was keeping tabs on this every once in a while, so all the experience stings. I think probably a good idea, and I'm probably going to do this off camera, is to actually get like a sugarcane farm and probably a cactus farm up and going. And those will probably just branch off in that direction. I'm going to keep this kind of thing going where the platform underneath follows very closely to the platform above it, but just have one block over, just because that seems pretty like a good idea, in case I do something like that. And also I think it just, is a bit easier to make, so I don't really have to, worry too much about distance. I mean, like this isn't one block, so I'll fix it sooner or later, but you can kind of see that on the map as well, that there's like the gray outline around the entire platform besides one side, so yeah. Alrighty, I think for now we're going to wrap up the episode. We'll finish up everything else with this mystical agriculture. I almost called it mycelium farm. The mystical agriculture. I don't even what tier is those? The tier 1 seeds, which I don't even know are called anymore. Inferium seeds. We'll finish up that farm next time, and we'll probably start on the tree farm, which is going to be very similar, except for we're going to be having it sustain itself, and we won't have to worry about wireless energy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.